Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the single thing, the one drill that really helped me get the club coming down on plane a little bit shallower than I was getting it and really improving my ball striking forever. So let's get into it. So a little bit about my golf swing. What I would typically do in my swing is I would get my right arm working pretty internal into the downswing. What that means is how my right arm would start to roll forward from the shoulder, how this forearm would move forward. On top of that, how this right arm would also roll inwards like this, okay? So how my elbow would start facing more out, the inside of my elbow would start rolling more inwards. And that caused a lot of problems to me. That caused the club to come down steep. That caused the club head to fall out in front of me. And I hit a lot of steep pull shots from there as well. And I've got to be honest, certainly from the longer end of the bag, like the 4-iron, the 5-iron, the striking was just terrible. But now I've been able to really shallow out my golf swing, strike it much more crisply, and it really organised the face for me. So the very first thing that I did is understand what this actually does to the shaft. So let's say that when the belly of my elbow is facing out towards the camera here, what does it actually do to the shaft when it rolls inwards too early? Now for me, if I go to the top here, if this belly of the elbow is more up to the sky and it started to roll more downwards, you can see how that's really going to twist my arm to the left. The shaft is going to fall in front, but certainly as it starts to work nearer the golf ball, that makes the club head, as you can see, pitch more out in front of me. So from this angle, what I'm doing there is I'm pushing my elbow backwards, if you like, rolling my arm to the left. And that does that. So that would push the club head more out in front of me. It shuts the face and then it has a last minute dash to the left. For a lot of people, this can cause them to cut across the golf ball if they have the face more open than I had it. But I can get the club face quite shut when I do that and then hit these big pull shots. From a compression standpoint as well, as that arm starts to move this way, can you see how the golf club starts to point backwards? The club head overtakes the handle far too quickly. So for me, it was important for me to understand where I was trying to go with this and then have some relevant drills to fix the issue. So for me, I always knew that I needed the belly of the elbow facing more up to the sky as I started to turn through with that golf club. And you can see now, if I again go from that internal position, twist the belly of the elbow more up to the sky, you can see how that pulls the club head more behind me. That effectively would shallow out the golf club, keeping the mass of the club behind me for longer, so that when I did get about here and got closer to the ball, I could start to unload things and square the club face at the right time. So it's not about never doing it, although for me it felt like I never released it, but it's about releasing at the right time. So doing this move too soon in the swing caused the club head to pitch out. Now, what drill was perfect for me? The connector ball by Shore Golf, something I've posted on my channel before, but not only is it good for keeping some arm structure, so as I go to the top, keeping these elbows more connected, which of course, keeping the elbows more connected gets the arm into a better position, but I really like these bars that come out of the side of the ball here. I think they're really helpful for me changing the direction that I'm going to move that golf club. So if I put this between my arms here, I can point these bars in different directions. So for example, if I did that horrible rolling move that I get, all of a sudden those bars would point too far to the left. So certainly when I practice, I really like the sensation of feeling like as I'm coming down, how can I point them bars the most to the right? So hopefully you can see here how they're pointing to the right. Now I had to figure out that, and I knew eventually making my right shoulder move or roll more to the right, the belly of the elbow moving more, or the elbow moving more forward and up to the sky. And that really helped me create some of those positions. And then of course from there, if I did just come through like that, I'd hit it right. So it's really important that once I get down to about shaft parallel, of course, I release my forearms, I release the golf club a little bit more appropriately. But certainly for me, I would put my weight forward. Sometimes I'd preset my arms into this position and then start to just chip a couple through, and I could see and feel how much more shallow that was. You can hopefully see that that club there is traveling way more from behind me, opposed to if I actually went to here and twisted this more over and got the bars pointing more left. That's where that over the top feel can certainly come from. Now again, if I had an open club face with that feel, that would certainly lead into some steeper slices. So for me, this was a fantastic training aid to help me understand where exactly I wanted my arms to come through before I released it, rather than twisting all this inwards very early. So again, I didn't want to see my right arm twisting inwards like this. You can see again how the shaft would pitch out. I wanted to feel like that ball was aiming more to the right hand side. My elbow had to roll a bit more under. That would make the shaft fall more behind me, and then I could navigate the club into a completely different direction, but more importantly for me, shallow out that strike. So I am hoping that that video made some sense and will help many of you out there into understanding how the trail arm works, into how you can shallow out that golf club. And if you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you could subscribe, it would really mean a lot. Thanks, and I'll see you all soon.